I had really good teachers and I wanted to be like them. But I chose high school and middle school because I wanted to help influence what kind of career they would choose. Be able to hone in on what their talents and abilities were and interests, and then be able to help them kind of navigate those rough teenage years to have a better experience in school. I think I impact my students by taking enthusiasm to the classroom. A lot of students come to school hungry, tired, fighting with their parents, or especially in my area, not the best home situations. So I want to give them a place where they can feel free and safe and excited to actually be learning something and be able to focus on something outside of maybe the stresses and issues that they have outside of school. So with the award funds, I'm super excited to be able to take those funds and use them for geologic field trips. That's one of the things that we don't always have funding for, especially in a rural school, to be able to get the busing and entrance fees and things like that to a lot of the places that we want to go. There isn't always the funding to do that, and so these award funds will allow my students to go to places that are even nearby, but because a bus costs so much, be able to take them to those places and investigate hands-on science, hold the rocks, talk about the rocks, touch the rocks, do all those things that as a geologist you love to do, but you don't get to do necessarily very well in the classroom. So a lot of those funds will be used just to help students travel to places that they've never been before, that are technically right out their back door, not very far from where our school is located. So I teach my children how to memorize the periods and the epochs of the geologic timescale and the eras. And so when I was in college, I had to memorize them and put it on a test when I took my geologic history class. And so I thought of just an easy tune to memorize all of those in order. And so I make my kids learn it every year. So you have, Precambrian, Paleozoic, Mesozoic, and Cenozoic, but do you recall the most famous periods of all? Dun, dun, dun. Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Recipient, Pennsylvanian, Permian, Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous, Tertiary, Quaternary. These are the periods of time. There's Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene, Pliocene, Pleistocene, Holocene is recent. These are the epochs of the Cenozoic, 66 million years ago. Now you know the time scale. There you go.